How's it going, everyone? Jesse Morgan here with another music CD update. This time I'm going to be going through my slam and brutal death metal collection from A to C, and it's going to be done alphabetically since that's how I kind of have them ordered on my CD stands. I'm only going to go through those at the moment because there's a lot to go through. So there should be a slam collection part 1, 2, and 3 probably, maybe a fourth one depending on how many there is and how many times I have to do this. I apologize for any noise or anything like that in the background. Kind of goes with the territory of having kids and whatnot. So anywho, first off, kind of to go along with the shirt I'm wearing, Vomitable Putridity. This nice reissue of In the End of Human Existence by Vomitable Putridity. Probably some of the best slam I've heard, and has the nice, slow, groovy guitar riffs that I like, and can't complain here at all. I mean, sometimes this album goes for probably close to $50 plus shipping on eBay, so I'm glad I at least even have this version of it. You know, the original with the different cover probably goes for, I don't even want to know how much, probably 75 or $80, unless you know, have a nice hookup or someone that can get you the one for, you know, the original one for cheaper. Good luck getting this for a good price. Really good band though, love it. Feel lucky to have this CD in my collection. And this shirt I'm wearing, actually, the accompanying Abominable Putridity In the End of Human Existence shirt, I kind of got on a whim. I don't even think I actually paid for this. A friend of my old singer from my old band in Deaphasia was just kind of giving away his old brutal death metal and slam shirts because he doesn't listen to it anymore, for about $5 each, and gave them to my singer. And I pretty much begged and pleaded him for him to give me this shirt because he didn't even really listen to Abominable Putridity, but he did get a nice guttural secrete shirt, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, moving right along to this. It is a 3-way split with Intestinal Alien Reflux, Cuff, and Aborning. This is really good. I think this is one of those CDs where the split artists are really low volume in the mix. I don't know why splits kind of get that treatment sometimes where the volume is a little bit lower than a lot of the other CDs you buy. Perhaps it's to compensate for the different volumes of the artists in the mix. I'm not sure, but it seems with a lot of splits, the music is like 25% lower in volume than any other purchase, so that's unfortunate, but it's still good music. I still like all the artists on here. I do a lot of trades and stuff through Josh Aborning of Aborning from Atlanta, Georgia, so that's kind of cool. Love the split, glad I have it. Really good music on there. You should definitely check out the bands on there. Which are, once again, Intestinal Alien Reflux, Cuff, and Aborning. This is another split, and I have it right after that one because this also includes Aborning on it. This is the Audio Depravity in the Key of Sick by Fuck the Ass Records, which is owned by Joey Cashman of Goremonger, so that's really, really cool. This has Putrefied J, Goremonger, and Aborning on it. It's got some of Aborning's newer stuff, like DTF, Anal Rapist, Abused Anal Tissue, MLA. I can't remember what the name of that is. I'm sure it has anus or ass in it. Fisted and Bloody, and Fisted Mother with a Cum-Filled Cunt. Lovely title track, or lovely titles for the tracks there. But, you know, kind of comes in the territory of the type of music that this is. I mean, it's slam and porno grind and that lovely stuff. So, anyways, once again, good stuff. Glad I have it. Goremonger's really good. Putrefied J is really good. Funny thing about Putrefied J is I thought the J standard for joint. And if anyone knows me, you know my opinions on marijuana, so it was kind of a put-off for that band. But I found out that the J actually doesn't stand for joint. It just stands for the singer's name in the band. So now I get to like them again, so that's cool. Not that I don't enjoy the music from the bands that, you know, are marijuana or drug affiliated. It's just my personal tastes on drugs or marijuana and stuff like that aren't really the most positive, let's say. So, anyways, moving on. Good CDs, really good music. And then this is the last Aborning thing I have. I want to get the Demon Infested album if that ever gets a re-release or someone decides to, you know, sell it somewhere. But this is the last CD of theirs I have. It's a mix of some of their really, really old stuff and some of their new stuff. I got this with the Aborning t-shirt package that came with a patch and some stickers, and then this awesome little nugget. Nice little treat to throw in there, so thank you, Josh Aborning. And I'm just going to throw it on the floor by accident. Thank God it landed on the front side, not the music side. Ah, klutz. Wow. Anyways, next up, one of my all-time favorite slam core bands. This is a Cranius. This is When Mutation Becomes Homicidal. Look at that. Nice slam polar bear on the front there. That's sick. And I can't say enough good things about this release. It has some of the best slam core riffs I've ever heard in my entire life. And I can't listen to this CD enough. It's amazing. Like the songs like The Echo of Her Cracking Chest, which was a great EP, by the way, and I hope that sometime soon gets re-released so I can get a copy. Ghetto Brawl, Shantytown's Hooker, and I believe Shantytown's Hooker has a guest appearance by one of the dudes from Cranium on it, so that's pretty sick. The title track, When Mutation Becomes Homicidal, and then Life's Sustainment to Continue Mutilation. All amazing, amazing songs that I could just put on repeat probably for like an entire day. I got that, actually, that album, from Darren Palmer of Slamophiliac. He was selling it out of his own personal collection, so that's how I managed to find a copy of that. Otherwise, you'll probably have to go to the band themselves and ask for a copy if they have any left. Or maybe you'll have a horseshoe up your asshole and find it on eBay. But good luck. And again, Cranius, this one is their new album, Dishonor. They went more of a brutal death metal style approach on this album. I'm not going to say unfortunately, because, you know, bands got to evolve and, you know, do new stuff. Otherwise, they kind of get old and stale. But I was hoping for more of what they did, slamcore wise, from When Mutation Becomes Homicidal, because it was just the perfect blend of the two genres. I loved it, and there's a little bit, you know, of that in this, but not nearly as much as I was hoping for. But regardless, still an amazing album. Still bump this, you know, at least 2 or 3 times a week. Next up, one of my first purchases, if not the first purchase. Actually, you know what? This is the very first thing I ever bought or had bought for me from CDN Records. And Begging for Incest's Orgasmic Self-Mutilation album. This is damn good. If you like slow, pulverizing slam riffs, this is definitely the album to get. I really wish that Awaiting the Fist gets a reissue, which is the EP they did before this, with some of their best work they've ever done, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, Gutted Like a Pig, A Cruel Streak, Bashed Beyond Recognition, the self-titled track, Orgasmic Self-Mutilation, like, they're all really good. You definitely can't complain. Kind of reminds me of Abominable Putridity's first album, in a way. But it's really good. But I really hope they come up with a reissue of their first EP, Awaiting the Fist. This one I've seen a couple of other reviewers do stuff on and show in their collection. This is Mustmadorshim by Bleeded. Really good technical, brutal death metal from Japan. And, you know, I can't read some of the names on here because it's in Japanese, but honestly, you just gotta listen to it to hear how amazing it is. It's really technical. The bass is insane. It's very noodly, very technical, very talented, and there's no way in fuck I could ever get that close to that on the bass or even guitar, I don't think. And I appreciate what they're doing on here a lot, just because I'm a guitarist and a drummer, and I respect the amount of effort that must have took to learn how to do stuff like that. So awesome material there. Looking forward to more from them in the future. Next we have Blunt Force Trauma. This I heard back in the day while listening to some new stuff on YouTube, and loved it. I'm really surprised I eventually got a hold of this. It was chilling on eBay for the longest time, and after, you know, siphoning through all the other Blunt Force Trauma, you know, stuff on there, which wasn't these guys from Japan, it was like Max Cavalera's album called Blunt Force Trauma, and this other hardcore-y band called Blunt Force Trauma, and there was just this one copy just chilling there randomly. I think I typed in Vengeance for Nothing finally to get that popped up, and it showed in the overseas sellers on eBay, and I just kind of watched it forever until I finally was able to go, you know what, I'm gonna spend the money and get this thing, and it cost me quite a bit. I think it was 32 PLN, whatever that currency is. It worked out to 17 bucks Canadian plus shipping, so whatever that is. And it's really good. It's really different for Slam. And I can't say enough good things about this band. Some bands, I don't know what it is, you put them on and you throw your headphones on and it sounds a hell of a lot better, whereas if you're just kind of hearing it out of your cell phone, or if you're like playing it through your TV or whatever, or your computer speakers, it doesn't sound as great. This is one of those bands that if you don't have the right sound system or like some good stereo headphones, you're missing a lot of stuff they're doing, and you don't realize how great it is until you throw on some stereo headphones or put it on like a decent surround sound system. Anyways, really good. Glad I finally got a copy of this. Moving right along, pardon me. This is the debut demo, promo, whatever, by the band called Breast Ripper, and it's called Depths of Inhuman Butchery. It's pretty good. Neat, what looks like a shirt logo design as the front cover. That's because I'm used to seeing a lot of bands that have like their logo and then some monster thing going on there. But it's really short. It's 3 tracks in length from Severed Records. I got this through CDN Records though. for a pretty decent price. Craig Newman never really charges me too much, so I really appreciate that. And yeah, I don't know if he has any more copies or not, but if you want to go there and check it out, definitely do that. Or you can always, you know, come to us at, you know, Super Slam Bros, and we'll find you probably a copy of this somewhere through one of our suppliers. We've got about 3 or 4 different ones we check out and get good deals from. Hook you up. Good music though, really like it. Pretty good slams, and looking forward to their full length if and when they ever get around to making one of those. So yes, this was a little bonus treat that Craig from CDN Records threw in one of my orders. It's Call of Unearthly, the Blast Them All Away album, and it's really good. I like it. It was unexpected, but definitely one of those things where you're not going to be like, oh, this is crap, throw it away. It's actually really good. I enjoyed it. I was glad to have it as a freebie. I should probably pick up a legit copy of it sometime in the future, because it's definitely worth the money. And, you know, if it's music worth listening to, it's music worth buying, right? I mean, how else are we going to have artists keep making music and, you know, sharing them with us? Next up, we got Cephalotripsy. This is one of those things, like I said in my other video where I was unveiling my black metal collection, I stumbled upon in the Deja Vu Discs here in Southern Ontario, which is a used CD shop, and I just couldn't fucking believe it. I'm like, no way. No, someone didn't snatch this up yet? Who's the moron, or morons, plural, who saw this in the bin and just walked on by and didn't pick it up? Like, if you're in the metal section and you're looking through and you don't know who these guys are, sorry to tell you, but you missed out on a gem. Like, this is amazing, and yeah, I don't really care or know if this is a original press or not. It's probably not. It's through Amputated Vein Records. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me if you see this on here or not, whether this is original pressing or not. I'm trying to get you a good angle. I can't seem to do it. Nope. Anyways, there's the back. There's the barcode. I don't know if that helps at all. Maybe, maybe not. Ah, this thing's useless. I need a better camera. But yeah, this is definitely priority, mandatory slam, I guess you could call it. If you're into slam and brutal death metal, you pretty much need to own this album. If you're into slam or brutal death metal, you need to find this on eBay or somewhere that sells a copy and get your hands on it. Because if not, what are you listening to? Another one that you need to do the same thing with is this band right here, Coprocephalic. Coprocephalic, however you want to pronounce this, you need to get it. This is the Gluttonous Chunks album, and it is freaking heavy as balls, and it's amazing. I got this... Who did I get this from? I think I got it from... Oh, I know who I got this from. I got this from... Shit. I don't know if I actually got this from CDN Records or if I got this from that Artem guy from the Slamming Brotherhood group who sells a bunch of CDs from Europe. I think I got this from CDN Records, but I'm not sure. Craig, if I got this from you, I apologize. Artem, if you're watching this, probably not. But if I got this from you, I also apologize, because I can't remember which one of you dudes I got it from. And this is an awesome, amazing album, and you rarely get an opportunity to get it for the price I got it for. And which was, you know, very gentle on my wallet. Thank God. Next is a Ontario death metal band. They're called Corporal Femia, not Coprocephalic. That has nothing to do with shit. This is Corporal Femia, and it's Arrived in Pieces. This is really, really good, brutal Ontario death metal, and you need to get a copy of this because, first of all, Craig at CDN Records has a lot of copies left. I'm sure he wants to sell some, and I'm sure the band would like your support. I'm trying to show you the spine, and it's not fucking working. I'm giving up on that. But really good album, very brutal, very heavy. I have a shirt of these guys, and yeah, want to support them. I would love to hear more material from them if they ever get back together. They had a side project called Calculate. It's deathcore, and unfortunately that's not really my thing. But for whoever, you know, it is your thing, if you like deathcore, go check that out. They have one album out, Calculate. I don't know what the album title's called at the moment. I apologize for that. But yeah, good band, and decent side project for deathcore, I guess. Last of this part one of the Slam Brutal Death Metal CD collection, A through C. This is Corpse Cook. And the only reason I know about these guys and got introduced to them was because my partner Brutal Billy from Slam Bros found them on YouTube and shared them on our page. And I checked it out. It's really freaking heavy and really brutal, and I loved it. So I had to go find myself a copy. Got it from CDN Records once again. It's a Southern Ontario just metal shop. They've got black metal, slam, brutal death metal. I think they've got thrash. I think they've got a lot of grindcore. I need to get more grindcore in my collection for sure. I definitely don't have enough. But yeah, these guys were really good. And if you like brutal death metal or slam, this could be right up your asshole, right up your alley, and you need to check them out. Really good songs on here. Under the Butcher's Knife, The Rostov Ripper, Disembowelment, Delicious Flesh, The Cannibal in the Fog, Anal Hunter. Yup. Doesn't get much cooler or better than this, really. The only thing is, the only kind of thing about this one is just this, the creature here, he has a really silly mustache. That's my only complaint. But other than that, really good creepy artwork. The logo is insanely fucked, and in a good way, of course. Like, you're not going to read that. Anyways, that's part 2 of my music CD collection, but part 1 of my slam and brutal death metal collection. Thanks for watching, and stay sick. See you in the next one.